Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Discover the power of November 30. Highlight in history. Today's that is 30th November highlight in history. 1707 Queen Anne's War. The second siege of Pensacola comes to end with the failure of British Empire and their Creek allies to capture Pensacola, Spanish Florida. 1718 Great Northern War. King Charles XII of Sweden dies during a siege of the fortress of Fredriksten in Norway. 1782 American Revolutionary War. Treaty of Paris. In Paris, representatives from the United States and Great Britain signed preliminary peace articles, later formalized as the 1783 Treaty of Paris. 1786 The Grand Duchy of Tuscany under Pietro Leopoldo I becomes the first modern state to abolish the death penalty, later commemorated as Cities for Life Day. 1803 The Balmis expedition starts in Spain with the aim of vaccinating millions against smallpox in Spanish America and Philippines. 1803 In New Orleans, Spanish representatives officially transferred the Louisiana Territory to French First Republic. 1853 Crimean War. Battle of Sinop. The Imperial Russian Navy under Pavel Nakhimov destroys the Ottoman fleet under Osman Pasha at Sinop, a seaport in northern Turkey. 1864 American Civil War. The Confederate Army of Tennessee suffers heavy losses in an attack on the Union Army of the Ohio in the Battle of Franklin. 1872 The first ever international football match takes place at Hamilton Crescent, Glasgow, between Scotland and England. 1916 Costa Rica signs the Buenos Aires Convention, a copyright treaty. 1936 In London, the Crystal Palace is destroyed by fire. 1939 World War II. The Soviet Red Army crosses the Finnish border in several places and bomb Helsinki and several other Finnish cities, starting the Winter War. 1940 World War II. Signing of the Sino-Japanese Treaty of 1940 between the Empire of Japan and the newly formed Wang Jingwei-led reorganized national government of the Republic of China. This treaty was considered so unfair to China that it was compared to the 21 demands. 1941 The Holocaust. The SS Einsatzgruppen round up roughly 25,000 Jews from the Riga ghetto and kill them in the Rumbula massacre. 1942 World War II. Battle of Tasafarunga. A smaller squadron of Imperial Japanese Navy destroyers led by Raizo Tanaka defeats a US Navy cruiser force under Carleton H. Wright. 1947 Civil war in mandatory Palestine begins, leading up to the creation of the State of Israel and the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. 1953 Edward Mutesa II, the Kabaka king of Buganda, is deposed and exiled to London by Sir Andrew Cohen, governor of Uganda. 1954 In Silicoga, Alabama, United States, the Hodges meteorite crashes through a roof and hits a woman taking an afternoon nap. This is the only documented case in the Western Hemisphere of a human being hit by a rock from space. 1962 Eastern Airlines Flight 512 crashes at Idlewild Airport, killing 25 people. 1966 Decolonization. Barbados becomes independent from the United Kingdom. 1967 Decolonization. South Yemen becomes independent from the United Kingdom. 1967 The Pakistan People's Party is founded by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who becomes its first chairman. 1967 Pro-Soviet communists in the Philippines establish Malayang Pagkakaisa ng Kabatan Pilipino as its new youth wing. 1971 Iran seizes the greater and lesser towns from the Emirates of Sharjah and Ras Al Khaimah. 1972 Vietnam War. White House Press Secretary Ron Ziegler tells the press that there will be no more public announcements concerning American troop withdrawals from Vietnam because troop levels are now down to 27,000. 1981 Cold War. In Geneva, representatives from the United States and the Soviet Union begin to negotiate intermediate range nuclear weapon reductions in Europe. The meetings end inconclusively on December 17. 1995 Official end of Operation Desert Storm. 1995 US President Bill Clinton visits Northern Ireland and speaks in favor of the Northern Ireland peace process to a huge rally at Belfast City Hall. He calls IRA fighters yesterday's men. 1999 Exxon and Mobil sign a US $73.7 billion agreement to merge, thus creating ExxonMobil, the world's largest company. 1999 in Seattle, United States, demonstrations against a World Trade Organization meeting by anti-globalization protesters catch police unprepared and force the cancellation of opening ceremonies. 1999 British Aerospace and Marconi Electronic Systems merged to form BAE Systems, Europe's largest defense contractor and the fourth largest aerospace firm in the world. 2000 NASA launches STS-97, the 101st Space Shuttle mission. 2004 a McDonnell Douglas MD-82 operating as Lion Air Flight 538 overran the runway and crashed, killing 25 people. 2005 John Sentamu becomes the first black Archbishop in the Church of England with his enthronement as the 97th Archbishop of York. 2018 a magnitude 7.1 earthquake with its epicenter only 24 km from Anchorage, Alaska causes significant property damage but no deaths. 2021 Barbados becomes a republic. 2021 a 15-year-old gunman murders 4 students and injures 7 people, including a teacher, in a mass shooting at Oxford High School in Oxford Township, Michigan. 2022 the AI chatbot ChatGPT is launched by OpenAI. Thank you very much for your patience.